there, welcome back to Your Kicks.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Black Trey from Your Music, Your Network, bring you another one, man. So today we just chilling, man. All right, but we not just chilling. We obviously got something to talk about. So today we doing Pop Smoke Faith, but I started listening to the album, and then the Deluxe dropped. So you know what I mean. First off, let's get a couple seconds of silence for my man Pop Smoke. Obviously, this is a video, so let's do it. All right. With that being said, you feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Pop Smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Another dude, taking young. You feel what I'm saying? But street life and all that. Sometimes these things happen. It's definitely unfortunate, but we here to shine some light on my man. You know what I mean? He had a nice little project come out. So let's go through the album and see what we talking about, man. So I'm gonna go through it like track by track, but I'm gonna more give my thoughts on the element and how it put me in, as I was going through it, because for the most part, like when I heard like most of his songs, most of the time, I would like I thought he was like okay. I didn't think like Pop Smoke was all that, but it is what it is, man. So let's get into it, man. So the intro, the beat was nice. It set the tone for the album. It's pretty cool, man. I like what they was doing right there. More time, nice beat, nice flow. It ended kind of abruptly. It was a decent track overall, but with this, I was just like, yeah, maybe it's all right, but I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Then number 3, Televisions, featuring Kanye West and Pusha T. Angie Martinez was like, had the R.I.P. intro. That was nice. You gotta respect that. Pop Smoke, his verse was alright on this. Pusha's verse was real lazy. I didn't even hear Kanye on it, so Kanye must have did the beat. So when Kanye does the beat, he just gonna put his name on there. I mean, he's producing it, so it is what it is. So, but I was looking to hear a Kanye verse. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Manslaughter, Rick Ross and Dream, and yeah, another thing. This album had mad feel. I mean, he passed away, so I don't know if this album was recorded before he passed. But mad features on this, OD features. It was kind of crazy. But Manslaughter featuring Rick Ross and The Dream. Up to this point, this was probably my favorite at the moment. The beat and the hook was pretty dope. Ross, he got the classic Ross style. Pop Smoke, like the mix. I don't know who mixed this. I gotta look it up. It seemed like they could have spent a little bit more time, getting the mix down. But when you hot, you feel what I'm saying, you probably want to get the music out as soon as possible. But it did feel like, like they could have did a little bit better with the mixing and all that. But I don't know what their budget was, so I'm not gonna be all up in a mix and all that. I'm not the biggest Dream fan. He does have some good work though, but compliments on this. This was a pretty good track. About a Million featuring 21 Savage and 42 Doug. The beat was pretty alright. Pop Smoke verse was kind of, actually he was spitting alright. Spitting some real stuff on there. 42 Doug, first time hearing him, I think was on the Tyler, the Creator verses on his album, that one that just came out. He's like alright, nothing special about it. And then 21 Savage, I guess he definitely benefited from hanging out with Cole, because he was actually spitting. I was just like, yo, because I'm like, yo, 21 Savage, he ain't it, to me personally. I don't really rock with him like that. Brush 'Em featuring Ross Swish. This sounds more like they got chemistry on this, so they was going back and forth. Pretty decent track, I liked it. This is probably like one of them that was recorded like before he passed, because it seemed like they was in the studio together, just going back and forth, maybe writing together and all that. This is Top Shotter, featuring Pusha T, Travi, and Beam. Remind me of, if y'all, I think it's 2007. Y'all remember that Fab album, From Nothing to Something? They got the Gangsters Don't Play with Junior Reed. Pusha T verse on this was hard. Yeah, it was a pretty decent track. I like this right here. Not bad. I like what they was doing. All right, so number 8 was 30 featuring Busy Banks. Do remind me of A Boogie a little bit. The hook was catchy on this. I kind of liked it. It was cool. Not bad. Let's see what else we got. Beat the Speaker. He on this one, like I think on the hook he kept talking about getting 10K a verse or something like that. And I'm just like, all right. But you know what? 10K a verse is not bad, and you start to hear him more. So listen, floss on him. If that's what you can do it. You feel what I'm saying? Coop, number 10. Beat was pretty cryptic, but I like it. Another catchy joint. It had a Migos style ad lib on there. And speaking of Migos, number 11 was cracking with Takeoff. Decent track, definitely got catchy hooks on lock for sure. Like, you know what I mean? He do a lot of his hooks, but he did a lot of his hooks. It was catchy. Takeoff, he wasn't really saying nothing, but his flow was sick. I do give him that. Genius featuring Lil TJ and Sway Lee. This one was a good one right here. I like Lil TJ, but you know, it sounded like generic TJ on this. Like, it sounds like what you would hear from Lil TJ. Sway Lee, I've heard like a decent amount of songs from him. I mean, it was one of his better verses from what I've heard. So it was pretty good. Genius, I did like. Mr. Jones, now Mr. Jones is my favorite song on the album with Future. He added that auto tune, and this is where it's at. Mr. Jones with Future for sure. This joint hard. Throw it in the playlist, automatic. Throw that on there. It's nice. Woo Baby Interlude was cool. Woo Baby with Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown, I don't know what it is, man. Chris Brown is definitely a legend. He's definitely like one of the best to ever do it. Because as soon as he comes on and you just hear his voice, it's just like he just makes the song sound so much better. And like everything he's on is crazy. I don't know, man. I like that joint a lot too. That's pretty high up there for me. Demeanor featuring Dua Lipa. She's trash. Kind of a rock star joint. I don't like her at all. This was crazy. Somebody wrote it for her, but nah, she's trash. Spoiled featuring Pharrell. This is a typical Pharrell fire right here. This is hard. Pharrell definitely hit heavy on this. This is hard. 8 Ball featuring Kid Cudi. I don't mess with Kid Cudi at all. Kid Cudi's a clown to me. You know what I mean? You out there wearing a dress and then you criticizing other people. Like, I ain't with it. I don't even listen to his music. You know what I mean? It's clowning. Backdoor featuring Quavo and Kodak Black. The hook is decent. This one was pretty decent. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. But it wasn't not right home with that. Kodak Black, he had a pretty good verse. Quavo was like, all right, not bad. Merci beaucoup. This was the hottest beat on the album, so definitely throw this on the playlist. His flow on this was pretty crazy too. This is one of the better songs on the album. 21 Questions. They sampled this beat so many times, but the song was okay, aesthetically pleasing. It's pretty serious. Like, it's okay. Rundown featuring On Point like OP and G Herbo. Decent. As with G Herbo, for me, he, you know what I mean, he's like okay, like anything he's on, he's just like okay. He's not bad, but he's just like I've never heard a G Herbo song and I was just like, yo, he went off. If anybody, you know what I mean, listen to G Herbo and you know, like, you know, let me know, because I don't know. Tell me what his best songs are. Put me on, because anytime I try and throw something on, and I'm just like, like he's okay. It's cool, whatever. All right, Money Man featuring Killer, short and sweet, catchy song, and Defiant featuring Dreadwoo and Travi. This is dope track to end the album with. You know what I mean? The whole album itself, it ended, I think, on number 18, the Kid Cudi joint. The regular joint and the Deluxe added like 6 songs. So overall, like this was a pretty decent project. He got a couple of joints on here that I already threw in the playlist. The joint with Future is definitely on there, and I heard a couple of people, Mr. Jones, heard a couple of people rocking that on their IG already. So it's where it's at. The joint with Chris Brown is dope too. They got some joints on here, man. So with this album right here, you feel what I'm saying? And not just for BS, but just because of like how I was rocking with it overall. Like, I thought the album was pretty okay. And I'm going with a B- on this, you feel what I'm saying? Because they're like the songs that I liked, I really liked. And then, you know, the album dropped and then they came back with hitting you with 6 more songs. And it was pretty cool, man. You know what I mean? To me personally, he's not like the best rapper, but I'm trying to step out of my element. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's a certain type of rapper that I like to listen to, you feel what I'm saying, like the Nas's and all that. But yo, he definitely represented. He was definitely going to be a star. He was definitely making his move. So, you know, I gotta show love to the youth. And you know what? Rest in peace, man. Because you know, he was definitely a rising star. A lot of people mess with him. 50 Cent was vouching for him and all that. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, man, holla at me, man. It's you, Black Trey, from Your Music, Your Network, man. We out of here, man. Check this album out for real. So, alright, man, for real.
In some of his videos, he only shows his face, and in some of his videos, he only shows his shoes.